Hey Fearless Superstar, welcome to Fearless Mastery. I'm so excited for you to take that very first step into the confident, joyous, exciting riding that you want to have, and to let go of your fear once and for all and feel confident and assured when you're on a horse. My name is Tash and I'm a Grand Prix dressage rider from Australia. I love riding new young horses, taking new young horses out to a competition, going to new areas, experiencing new things, and basically not knowing what's going to happen next in my riding. But it definitely wasn't always like that. I was actually quite a nervous rider when I started, and I also had a couple of riding accidents. The most biggest one was being bucked off my stallion and breaking 2 bones in my back. So I know that feeling of trepidation and anxiousness when you put that foot in the stirrup, and I know it can vary from a little bit of a feeling when you go to get on the horse to full-blown paralyzable, can't breathe, can't move, gonna vomit fear. And what I'm here on mission to help you and to help everyone in the world that suffers from this is to get back to the love and the joy and that feeling of freedom almost when you ride, because the fact that the fear can stand in the way of that, and the fact that the fear can stand in the way of the love of the horse, the love of riding the horse, and the feelings of joy, exhilaration and freedom when you ride is a huge shame. And I don't want that to stop you feeling the fun anymore, and I want to help. When I realised the fear was not going to go away on its own, I realised I had to do something. And I don't know if it's the same for you, but yes, do something, yes, but what became the question. Because there wasn't anything out there, and there wasn't any switch I could do, and there wasn't any gadget I could buy that would suddenly make my fear disappear. And that's when I realised I had to draw on everything that I've learned in the fields of NLP, in the fields of performance, peak performance, in the fields of everything that I knew, to put together a system that would break through fear once and for all, and to get back that confident, centered, calm riding so you can enjoy it, feel the fun and feel the freedom, and really get back to that love of riding again. So I took the system I developed and I started teaching it. I started doing workshops, and then I developed it into this 12-month course that I started delivering to people all over the world. And I have to say, I'm so thrilled and so excited for everyone that has gone through this program and been able to get back their love of riding, to be able to not have that fear hold them back, to not have that fear stop them enjoying what they love to do, and to be able to enjoy their horse and their riding again is the biggest gift that I've ever been able to give someone. Fearless Mastery is a 12-part course that really helps you understand what is fear at its deepest core level, how to work with that fear and transform it into something that is actually going to work for you, and thirdly, how to master your fear so it never is an issue again. Every part of the course has been carefully structured, so you are basically handheld the whole way through the process, so you can take step by step steps to break through your fear and get to the riding that you want to have. Every month you'll receive a full video training from me, outlining what you have to do in the month and outlining what you have to master for this bit of the content. There's also a manual with questions and answers and everything that you need to fully break down the material in a written form. We also do real life coaching examples. So what works for someone might not work for another, and by giving you these examples you can see how people can transform what's going on in their own brains to overcoming the fear and then enjoying the riding they want to have. But that's enough for me right now. I want to share with you the amazing results some clients of mine have had in using the Fearless Mastery program.
You wouldn't think it, but this photo is my horse bolting off with me after she got excited doing a cross-country jump. My biggest fear before I started this course was being out of control after a horse bolted with me down a main road and I fell off. Yet with my horse in her excitement tanked off, ignoring any stop aids, I just laughed and enjoyed the ride a bit before asking her to stop again. So thankful for this course for changing my whole outlook on riding to one of fun instead of fear. Poppy Winter. Module 1, Part 4, done. Boom. I cannot believe that only 4 parts in things have already changed me so much. The big win this week was that not only are we getting past scary things out hacking, but it's not a big deal anymore. This program is fantastic. I can't wait for the NLP techniques, so I might do a fast track this month. Thank you, Cara Chapman.
My biggest fear is hacking out, open space, circumstances out of my control, losing control. The list is endless. I could write a book of scenarios my mind comes up with. I'm on month 4 of the program and I've gone from shaking in the saddle, literally curled up in a ball, imagining how it was all going to go wrong, to confidently schooling. I've learnt so much in 4 months and achieved so much. I feel like I can ride and have control. Thanks to this program, I can see that future. Good luck to all of you. Seriously, if I can do it, anyone can.
Hi Tash, I'm no longer scared. I didn't really believe you when you promised this would happen, but I'm ever so grateful to your course, as it has been a very, very tough year, and I seriously thought of giving up riding more than once. It has been one of the biggest struggles I've ever had, but you've kept me focused and given me direction. The Facebook group has been a great support, and I'm loving my riding as much, if not more, than I ever have. To prove I'm now fearless, I went on a big ride on Saturday and he took objection to something and spun around and I tipped off. But I got back on and I carried on without even thinking about it and jumped a biggish log on the way home. Even my attitude to my stuff-ups have turned around and I enjoyed my day rather than thinking how badly I did. Thank you, Nikki. Hi there. I'm on month 5, all fast forwarded in about 5 weeks because I just couldn't get enough of it. Fear has robbed me of so much. Since starting the program 5 weeks ago, I've taken my older mare out on solo outrides, bareback outrides. She doesn't spook anywhere in the arena anymore and she can't leave me alone. Thank you so much for this amazing program. I'm new to the FearLESS group and I've just started my trial part of the FearLESS Mastery. I'm currently watching the first video on Natasha Althoff's workshop and I'm already crying. As soon as the first participant started to ask the question on how she feels like when something goes wrong and she started crying, I couldn't hold back my emotions. I'm so deeply impressed by Natasha's way of mentoring, teaching and just talking to people.
Aren't they awesome? I'm just so stoked and so excited for them, because that is why I do what I do, and that is what I want to give you, that gift of being able to, you know that feeling when you're on a horse and you feel that freedom and you feel that joy and you feel that lightness. So when you join us today, you'll have access to part 1. In part 1, you're going to learn the right questions and the wrong questions that you have to ask yourself in order to break through from your fear now. You'll also learn, I don't know if you've ever done it, I bet you have, played the what if game. What if the horse does this? What if I fall off? What if something bad happens? So I teach you how to play the what if game once and for all in a way that's going to work for you and get the results that you want to get. We're also going to go really deep into figuring out what your fear is really about, because here's a hint. What you think you're afraid of, that isn't it. And I know that might sound scary and I know that might sound confronting, but this is a program that will really have you understanding fear at a true deep level so you can conquer it once and for all. This is not a band-aid solution. This is not addressing the true cause of the problem. We have to get to the true cause of the problem to be able to break through to get to the other side. And I know that might sound scary and I know it might sound a bit full-on, so what I've done is I want to give you part 1 for a trial of only $1. I know you might say, well, why not free? And it's a very good question. I feel when people are given something for free, they don't value it. And I really want you to value this content. This is hugely valuable, awesome stuff that you're going to be getting. So I'm going to ask that you get out your credit card and pay something for it. But I also understand you might be scared and you might not know if it's right for you. And I don't want you in the program if it's not going to be right for you and if you're not ready to deal with the deep core issues that are holding you back. So let's have a play together. It's going to cost you $1 and you can join month 1 for only $1. And the remaining program is split into $49 a month for the 11 remaining months. You can fast track at any time if you want to keep going quicker. A lot of my clients do. And as my way of saying thank you for saying yes to you and breaking through to your fear, I'm also going to give you some really cool bonuses. You're going to get straight away instant access to the Facebook community support group. This is a private group, which means you can post on there. Everyone who has been through the program are there to champion you, there to support you, there to help you. I'm in there and I'll pop in if you need something. You'll also be able to ask any priority questions to me. And you'll also get all MP3 recordings of everything that we do, so you can make sure that when you go to the stables, you can listen to the content and make sure you're in the right frame of mind before you get on the horse. So I can't wait to have you in this program. I can't wait to help you break through this fear once and for all and have you enjoying and experiencing the riding and your horse how you've always wanted to. I know I've helped so many people around the world and I can help you too if you're ready to take this next step. So I'll see you on the other side. Click the Join Us Now button and I'll see you soon.